Hey everyone, TTT here, and welcome to the second installment of the Learn Japanese to Survive series, Katakana War. Just judging from the title screen, I can already tell we have a different cast of characters, which is fine, but somewhat unexpected to me considering the ending of the last one. Would have expected that to be in the same world with the same characters, but oh well. As for Katakana, of course I already know all of them, but I would say I'm not quite as proficient as with the hiragana, considering Katakana is the least used writing system in Japan generally. And I'm not particularly fond of it either, but let's just go. If nothing else, I'll take some enjoyment from beating those Katakana up. Greetings, traveler. You seem lost. Please, plant your feet on solid ground. There, isn't that much better? The path ahead of you is empty, much like your future. Wow, rude. It can only be shaped by your own hands. That's better. In order to discover where you need to go, we need to discuss where you have been. Take a moment of your time to breathe. Now, listen carefully to my voice. Can you hear me well? Then tell me about yourself. Are you a girl or are you a boy? I'm a boy last time I checked. Also, what is this, Pokemon? Very good, next. What is your greatest strength? I'm graceful and calm like a crane. I'm tough and sturdy like a bear. I'm ferocious and strong like a dragon. And I'm quick and agile like a gecko. That's a good question. I don't know about graceful, but I'm certainly calm. So let's just take the first one. Your strength will help you in the trials ahead. Use your talents to your advantage. In this world you are known by a name. Will you share it with me? Enter your name on the following screen. Use the backspace key to delete characters. Click OK when you are finished. Yeah, let's not use the default one. Thomas. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's inconvenient. Well, let's shorten it down then to Tom. I don't usually use that kind of shortened nickname, but oh well. Since there's one character too few, let's just use that. Very well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Tom. Also, why are there spaces in between? That looks kinda weird. You have shared much information with me. I want to see if I remember you correctly. Are you happy with your choices so far? Okay, seriously. That looks strange with the spaces. Is there a way to... Let me take another look if I can get that better. Okay. For some reason it adds a space immediately after each character, so you have to use a backspace. Okay, that looks weird. It overlaps, sort of. But that's better, I suppose. Okay, it doesn't overlap there. Nice. Alright, continue. Serene Crane is personality. By taking time to reflect, you have begun to shape the future ahead of you. There are great things in your future. There are also many hardships you must overcome. Will you tackle these challenges with bravery, or will you retreat in fear? It is time to go forth. Your bright future awaits. Chapter 1. Welcome to Osaka, Japan. Also we have chapter in Katakana there.
Yo! One soda, please!
Oh, we have voice stuff. That's nice. That wasn't in the previous installment. Not gonna weed that out then, since we have voiced. So Owen's our first character.
Aha! Thank you! Arigato? Arigato! Is that right?
More or less. Close enough.
Sorry, I don't speak Japanese. But thanks for the drink!
Hello there. Konnichiwa?
And we have Tia. Also not accustomed to Japanese, I see.
Please forgive me. I've yet to learn Japanese. I'd love a cup of coffee, though.
Oh! Yo!
Hi there. I take it you're not from around here.
Spot on! My first time to Japan. What about you?
My first time, too. I don't speak the language at all. I just tried to order a coffee and failed miserably.
Bummer. I can't speak it either. But I somehow managed to score a soda. At least I think it's a soda. There's some seriously funny writing on the can.
Will you risk drinking it?
Might as well. Here goes! Ugh. It wasn't soda. It tastes like corn soup. Instant KO.
Oh, gosh! You poor thing. Are you okay?
Yep, all good. Nothing keeps Owen down.
What a champion. Owen, huh? My name's Tia. Pleasure.
Okay, so this is kinda nice. I don't know if it's just the voices or the writing too, but I feel like these characters have a lot more personality to them than in the first series.
Good to meet you, Tia. Your accent. You from the USA?
You got it. Where are you from?
Me? Australia, mate.
Wow! You've come all the way from Australia? What brings you to Japan?
Well, I flew over for a surfing competition. I was supposed to fly to Okinawa. Beautiful beaches and waves. But I got a bit confused and booked my flight to Osaka, not Okinawa. By the time I realized I was in the wrong place, the comp was over. So I figured I'd just chill for a while, see the sights and whatnot.
Oh, man. I can't believe you missed your competition. I'm so sorry. That sucks.
What can you do? I'll just make the most of the time I can spend here. Tia, what brings you here?
I'm here to play tennis. I've joined a prestigious tennis club here. Super excited they accepted me.
Whoa, that's great! Good on you!
Thank you. I know I should have learned some Japanese before traveling here, but I didn't have much time. I think some of the members speak English, though.
You'll be alright. You can communicate with your tennis talent.
Exactly.
Hello there. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I overheard you two talking about being new to Japan.
And here we have Charlotte. My first impression, cute.
I'm also new here, and, well, I don't know anybody at all. Plus, I can't speak Japanese. Anyway, I'm Charlotte. It's nice to meet you.
Yo, Charlotte! Don't be so shy. I'm Owen.
And I'm Tia. It's good to meet you.
Oh, thank goodness. You're both so friendly. I was so nervous about approaching you.
Aw, don't be nervous. We're not so scary. Charlotte, when did you come to Japan?
I just got here today. I I checked into my hotel and came here after wandering around town. I'm visiting from France. I'm a poet, you see, and I needed some inspiration for my work. So I thought I'd visit this beautiful country.
Whoa, hold up! You're a poet? Can you hit us with some rhymes?
No, oh, sorry. I get nervous. I don't like being put on the spot like that. Maybe some other time?
Hey, sorry there. Didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. Chill, there's no pressure.
Don't sweat it, Charlotte. We're both really glad to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you both.
I drank corn soup before. I nearly died.
And that's me. What a cute little bookstore. Now, where can I find a book on learning to speak Japanese? It's a good thing I only have to voice myself. Last time was kinda rough, having to voice everyone. Oh, this one looks good. Studying Japanese. Become a real samurai hero. That's an interesting title. This one looks good too. Learn Japanese to survive Hiragana battle. What a weird title. Wow, another one. This squid learned Japanese in 10 days. You won't believe how he did it. The clickbait is real. Nah, too weird. What was that?
Is everybody okay?
And there we have another new face.
Something has happened down the street. We need to evacuate this area immediately. Come on, there's no time to waste.
Tutorial movement. Use the arrow keys on the keyboard to move around. Go up, down, left and right. Hold shift to run at high speed. It's not necessary, I've already activated always dash on the options. Or click your mouse on the location you wish to move to. You'll move over in a jiffy. Press enter or click to continue. Right. Tutorial talking. Talk to other characters by moving over to them and pressing the enter key. Or just click on a character to talk to them. You'll automatically move to them. Pretty basic.
Hello!
Oh, it's not completely voiced. Do you speak Japanese? No, sorry, just English. Not a problem, my English is pretty good, wouldn't you say? But now's not the time. We need to get out of here. There was a huge explosion further down the street. I don't know what caused it, but we should get to safety. Okay, lead the way.
No way!
Looks like I'll have to voice everyone after all. What the heck are they?
Oh boy.
What do we have here? 1, 2, 3. There's 5 people here, including me. Not good. Hey, you there, from the bookstore. Me? Yeah, you. Can you get those 3 people away from this area? I'll do my best. Thanks, I'll take care of this. I don't know what you are, but I have a theory on how to defeat you. Let's see if I'm right. These monsters look like Japanese letters. Intriguing. They're the same shape as a particular letter in the Katakana alphabet. Let's see if I can beat them. Haha, I knew it. By calling the names of the Japanese letters, I can defeat these creatures. Take this.
Whew.
Piece of cake.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, I think we're all good.
Yo, sup?
Yo man, what the heck was that all about? You just came along and issued a beatdown, what's the deal?
I can't believe it.
It was impressive, that's for sure. Just what were those things? I honestly don't know, but I figured out their weakness. They were shaped like katakana letters. Katakana is one of the writing systems used in Japanese. I just called out the name of the letter they represented. Bam! Enemy destroyed. It looks as though there's more of them further down the street.
I'm scared.
Are we in danger? Oh no. Well, we're not in danger yet. Let's head somewhere safe and I'll assess the situation.
My name's Daisuke.
By the way, my name is Daisuke. I'm from the city, Osaka. Are you impressed by my English? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Your English is great, Daisuke.
Jolly good.
Very well then. Follow me and I'll get you to safety. A classroom?
Gather round.
Thank you all for staying close. As you saw on the way here, the city is no longer safe. It seems the creatures have overrun most of Osaka. We'll be safe in here for a time, but keep alert. I brought you here because it's where I always feel safe. This is my classroom. I'm a teacher.
Yeesh.
A teacher? Uh-oh. Surprise quiz, everyone.
Owen.
Now isn't the time to be joking around. Didn't you see how the city is under attack? My bad. She's right, unfortunately. The city has been all but overrun. You saw those creatures, those monsters that looked like Japanese letters. They specifically looked like katakana, one of the three types of written characters used in Japanese. But the reason they have invaded this city is unclear to me. All I know is there were a lot of them approaching us. We saw a lot of destruction on the way here. It was truly horrible. Why would they attack the city? I don't know. Yet. I am determined to find out. This city is my home, my life. I won't let a horde of monsters take it over for themselves. We managed to fight off 2 of them early on. Are they easy to fight? Well, in a sense. You can defeat them by calling their name, the Japanese letters they represent. You would need a good understanding of the Japanese language to even land a hit on them. Ah, I see. Do any of you travelers speak Japanese? Nope.
Sorry.
Can't speak it at all. Nah. No, sorry.
I see.
I see. If only you could speak Japanese. Together we could fight off the katakana monsters and return the city to safety. Hang on a second, didn't you say you're a teacher? What do you teach? Huh? Well, I teach English, of course. You can't tell from my accurate pronunciation and excellent usage of adjectives. Well, that's great, but since you speak Japanese, perhaps you could teach us?
Yes.
Well, great idea. Why didn't I think of that? We'll teach you enough Japanese, together we can fight and reclaim the city from the katakana monsters. Well, at the moment, we can't even get out of the city safely. We don't have a great deal of choice here. Instead of sitting and waiting for a rescue, I'm up for learning as much as possible. It's settled then. I will teach you all how to read and write katakana, the Japanese writing system. With this knowledge, you will be able to fight off the monstrous invaders.
Come on, there's no time to waste.
There's no time to waste. Everybody, take a seat and we'll begin with the first lesson. Nope, no saving yet. Let's begin. Japanese is a complex language made up of 3 separate writing systems. The 3 sets are hiragana, katakana and kanji. Hiragana is the most basic set and is the most commonly used in everyday life. Hiragana characters are used to form most sentences. That said, you don't actually need to learn hiragana before learning the other sets. However, it is required to learn in order to get a full understanding of written and spoken Japanese. But we won't be covering hiragana in our lessons, only katakana. Here's a sneaky tip. Check out the previous title in this game series, Learn Japanese to Survive Hiragana Battle, to be introduced to the hiragana character set. You can look for it online through Steam. While it's important to learn hiragana, you won't need it for this game. We'll provide translations alongside any hiragana text that appears. The focus is all on katakana. The second set of hiragana, Japanese characters is katakana. The good stuff we'll be learning in these lessons. Katakana is used mainly to write words and names that have a foreign origin. They're words that the Japanese have adapted from English and other languages, but mainly English. You might think this isn't very useful, but in fact it's the opposite. Knowing how to read katakana is incredibly useful and rewarding. A good example of using katakana is looking at a Japanese menu in a restaurant. Your favorite dish may be written in katakana, and you know what to order immediately. You'll see katakana everywhere in Japan, on signs and products, in TV and movies, in comics and magazines. It absolutely must be learned for a full mastery of Japanese. And that said, usage of katakana is limited to specific words and phrases in sentences. Sentences are written in hiragana and katakana is used sparingly within it. Here's an example. Kohi ga arimasu ka? Do you have coffee? Kohi ga arimasu ka? The text written in yellow is katakana and the rest is hiragana. Kohi ga arimasu ka? This is because the word for coffee, kohi, is borrowed from another language. You pronounce it kohi. It sounds similar to the word coffee, right? This is normal for words written in katakana. Sentences like above are very common, so without knowing katakana you couldn't read it. Finally, the last set of Japanese characters is kanji. Kanji are intricate picture symbols borrowed from the Chinese language. We won't be touching kanji at all, but just know that some words can be written entirely in kanji. However, it's rare to write full sentences in kanji. Ooh, now that we've covered the 3 different writing sets, we can dive right into learning katakana. Lesson 1, Vowels. Welcome to your first katakana lesson. During these lessons, I'll show you how to read, write and pronounce each katakana character. I recommend keeping a pen and some paper handy, so you can practice writing each character. It might sound tedious, but learning to correctly write katakana helps with visual recognition. It will make you familiar with each character so much quicker. I'm going to introduce you to 5 different written characters. Here's what they look like. I'll take you through them one by one, so don't panic. If you're familiar with hiragana, you'll notice that katakana have a different style. They have lots of straight lines and sharp angles. The 5 characters above are the building blocks of the katakana set. Each character represents a vowel in English. A, E, U, E and O, in that specific order. Time to tackle the first one. This is A, the equivalent of the vowel A in English. You pronounce this as A, like in the word arc. Let's practice writing it. Watch the following animation. This character is made with only 2 pen strokes. The first stroke is the top line, then it comes down at an angle in the same stroke. The second stroke starts vertical, then curves. Next character. E. It's the equivalent of the vowel I in English. You pronounce it as E, like in the word easy. E. Let's practice writing it. Stroke count 2. The first stroke is tilted, but the second is straight. U. It's the equivalent of the vowel U in English. You pronounce this as U, like in the word ooze. Stroke count 3. The order of the strokes is important to remember. Only the final stroke has a curve. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but alright, let's take another look. E. It's the equivalent of the vowel E in English. You pronounce this as E, like in the word exit. Stroke count 3, super easy, just remember the top line is shorter than the bottom line.
O.
This is O. It's the equivalent of the vowel O in English. You pronounce this as O, like in the word open.
O.
Stroke count 3, the vertical stroke has a tail, made as your pen is lifted from the page. Congratulations, you've learned the first 5 katakana characters. These form the basic vowels of the katakana system. Think of them as the equivalents of English A, E, U, E, and O, respectively. Since we finished our first lesson, would you like to save your progress so far? Yes, indeed. And we'll end it here for the first episode. Obtain Certificate 1. Use this from the items menu to quickly review this lesson. So, in the next episode, we'll likely fight the first few katakana. So, until then, bye bye!